You know, one of MAGNiTT's all-time coverage regions is Africa, and we've just launched our H1 2024 Africa Venture Investment Premium Report. Come along as we unlock some insights from this report. In H1 2024, the African VC landscape aggregated $393 million across 119 deals. This was the lowest for the first half in funding since H1 2019 and in deals since H1 2017. Africa saw a 57% year-on-year decrease in capital deployed in H1 2024. That was the biggest among its emerging venture market peers, whereby MENA saw a 34% year-on-year drop in funding, and Southeast Asia a 31% year-on-year retreat. The top 5 countries in Africa contributed to 93% of the continent's total funding in H1 2024. Despite a 17% year-on-year decline in capital deployed, Nigeria topped the list with $139 million, accounting for 35% of Africa's total funding. That was nearly 2 times its share of 18% reported in H1 2023. The top 5 countries by deals saw declines in transaction activity for an average of 55% year-on-year in H1 2024. Egypt topped the list with 28 deals, capturing a share of 23% of Africa's total deals, up from 13% in H1 2023. Nigeria, on the other hand, saw the most pronounced decline of 80% year-on-year. At the level of industries, fintech remained the most appealing industry for investors in funding, with $190 million accounting for nearly half of the continent's funding. Fintech reported the only mega round for Africa so far this year for Nigeria's Move Africa. Contrary to MENA, which saw a 30% year-on-year rise in investors in H1 2024, and Southeast Asia, which saw its investor pool nearly stagnant, Africa saw a 25% year-on-year retreat in investors participating in the space in H1 2024. The share of international investors continued to dominate, with 63% of the investors coming from outside the African continent. Finally, exits saw a 40% year-on-year decline in H1 2024, with only 9 exits across the African continent. 4 of those were South African headquartered startups. That's only a few, but MAGNiTT's H1 2024 Africa Venture Investment Premium Report has a flurry of insights on the African space. Download it now or reach out to our sales team.